Okay, we are doing kind of a choose your own adventure date night video thing right now. So we're just heading out on a date. Andrea is going to have her perspective of our date on her page and talking about what she's thinking and doing and whatever. And then I'm going to do what it's like from my perspective with just whatever thoughts and things that I would normally do or think. So you can get both sides of our perspective. Just go to either page and it'll be fun. Oh, I love opening my door anytime Andrea's out walking around to do whatever, load up the wheelchair, fuel the car up or whatever. I try to steal hug time. I love being able to be sitting upright and have like a normal feeling hug with Andrea's head on my chest and get to like pull her in close. But this van, being at the height that it is, allows for a perfect little warm hug. So that's what I look forward to when we're out and about, and Andrea's got to throw my chair in there for me. When we do go places together, somebody usually loads my wheelchair up, which Andrea is going to be doing, and you'll be able to see that big mess on her video. And anyways, I'm gonna steal this hug time for a little bit longer and take advantage of the fact that we are going out on a date and doing this video blog, long time video hug, so it's extra nice. Love it, seriously. The wheelchair gets in the way all the other times when I try to get in for a hug. The only other time to try is like sitting on a chair or something and go side by side, but it's such a pain in the butt. But anyways, this is really nice, so take advantage of it. Now Andrea's putting the chair in the back. Well, she's gonna get it and go put it away. Chill here for a minute while she puts it away, which is always annoying. Not that it just sucks that she has to put it in there. Normally, one of the kids, if we're full of kids, we can just have one of the kids throw it in there. I don't feel as bad, but I still obviously know that I'm inconveniencing, I feel like, somebody. I know the kids don't think of it too badly, but I know Andrea is always willing to throw it in. It's just I don't want to have her be doing that, especially when like the weather is crappy outside. I feel really bad when it's like a blizzard and she's got to go throw it in there, and I'm inside being all warmer when we're doing getting fuel at the gas station. I always feel like the dirtbag guy just sitting in the car while my cute girl gets out and puts gas in. Nobody sees the wheelchair or anything. They just look at me like, dude, how come you're making her do all that? But nobody ever says anything. I just assume that that's a thought. It would be for me, but maybe I'm just judgy. So anyways, we're off to go date. So just a little bit before we head out on our date, I bought this book. It's always when you're married and whatever, you want to find your date time, and sometimes you're struggling for ideas to go do, like, are we just going to go have dinner again or whatever. But anyways, got this book, The Adventures Challenge for Couples, whatever. Has a bunch of ideas in there that you just like scratch an idea, open it up, and you can have like different ideas in there to scratch away and get an idea to go out and do for the night. Been trying to do it for a while. I keep putting notes on there to make it happen, but it just still hasn't yet. So not that we haven't gone out on dates, it just we haven't used the book. So anyways, we're gonna get a fun idea out of this and scratch away and see what it's all about. It'll be cool. Nobody knows what we're gonna do yet, so we'll see. Right now we're trying to figure this book out. We're looking for ideas that have dinner in there because we're starving. I don't even know. Do we even eat breakfast or anything? I don't know.
No.
I don't think so.
We stopped and got McDonald's for the kids on the way to the soccer game, but we didn't get anything because we were going to eat something better.
Yeah, we were going to get a cinnamon roll from the bakery, and we didn't. But anyways.
All right, we're going to do one that has a food symbol and a car symbol. And the babysitter. Let's do this one.
Alrighty, so
here.
we're gonna scratch this thing off then.
All right. Once you scratch it off, you can't go back.
But they do give you little things I think you can put back over it. Maybe
oh, is that what those sticker things are?
Yeah, that's what the sticker things are.
That's funny. All right, so, read it. Let's see.
Find a small town or an area at least 15 minutes away that you have never been to or spent much time in, and go find a small restaurant there and have dinner. Leave the waiter a great tip. What? Find
Did they give us money in here?
Yeah.
Where's the money?
Find a local park and take a walk. Oh, we can't do this one. Damn it! Put a sticker back over it. So, yeah, I'm not very good at walking. I fall all over the place.
Roll and a roll. Come on.
Anyways, find a local park and take a walk or roll with your husband or wife in a wheelchair, and talk about what you assume the town's history, and create a backstory for it, and
rename the town.
So we can have our own little nicknames for a town. And then as a spot in the book to make notes that you did or want to include for memory's sake. And then it has a little sticky place. They have a camera, like a Polaroid camera you can buy and do extra memories in there. It makes little pictures. But anyways, we're going to go do that. Here we go. We'll find out where we're going to go.
What town should we go?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's Google 15 minutes away from here. Okay, so we found a place. I just searched for the local cities around us, and we've never eaten really up in Brigham City, which is about 15 miles that way. And anyways, we're gonna go check out a Mexican restaurant called Reuben's. Right, just Reuben's? Something. That's not anything else, right?
I don't know.
It was Reuben's something,
Ricardo's.
But we're gonna go there.
Wasn't it Ricardo's?
I think it's Reuben's.
Now we don't know where we're going. Ricardo's.
Oh.
This one?
No, it was a different one. It was Reuben's.
Okay.
I think it's Reuben's. We'll have to double check on that now. But anyways, we're gonna go head that way.
One?
Yeah, that one. All Reuben's right. Coquina something. See?
All right. I'll direct us there.
That's where we're headed.
30 minutes and we're starving.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I'm like shaking.
Might have to stop in. All right.
Okay, well, get some ice cream on the way, maybe. All right, we are at Starbucks now. We just wanted to stop and get a treat for the long trip ahead. We're starving, seriously. It's like, we've done a lot today, and I'm hungry. We got a hungry girl here, which never is good. So we just went through the drive-thru and then just couldn't talk for a minute. As I got pulled up to the speaker, I was tripping out because I had hit something with the van. As you know, we have a big van. Apparently, we're a little bit taller than 8'6". So we are at least 8'6.5" tall, somewhere in there. But I don't know why they have that there, because I cleared everything else just fine. So they just don't like tall vehicles here. But anyways, we got some. I got me a piece of lemon loaf for the road trip, which is so yummy. And then Andrea got
coffee-free mocha frappuccino, which is just like a chocolate smoothie milkshake. It's good.
So yummy. So anyways, that's what we're doing. I just thought it was funny when I hit that sign. I was a little worried about what the rest of the drive-thru experience was going to be like. It's really tight turns and everything, so I'm impressed our van went through it all as well as it did. Well, we made it up here to Ruby's, I think that's what I said it was, Mexican restaurant in Brigham City. So we are going to go check this place out and see if it's any good and have ourselves a date night. Andrea's out getting my wheelchair for me. So I just sit here and be patient and wait for her to do all the hard work while I just sit here and do nothing. So I hate that. That's the part I feel bad about. Anyways, we're gonna go in and have some yummy dinner. So stand by for the food review, I guess. Okay, so here we are. We made it and getting ready to head on in. This is a pretty area it looks like. If I can get out here and quit rolling around. Look at all these pretty mountains. So that's the view of Brigham City, Utah. Super pretty. And then we're gonna go hit this Mexican restaurant up. So anyways, yeah. We're gonna go stuff our face. Well, we made it inside. Reuben's is the name, not Ruby's, like I was having a hard time trying to figure out. I almost got robbed on opening the door for Andrea. It's always nice to still feel like a gentleman. I always was raised to open the door for ladies. I've always done it, always been doing that. Still try to do it. So when I went for the door, somebody on the inside always sees somebody in a wheelchair coming, and then they think they are doing a favor to help open the door up and hold it for me or whatever, which is obviously nice and courteous and everything, and I appreciate. But it does make like a kind of a cluster when I'm trying to open the door, get in front of Andrea, and then you have people trying to open the door for me from the inside while I'm trying to hold the door open for from the outside. And anyways, that's how it goes a lot of the times. But we're in here now, seated, checking out the menu, and the place looks really fun and authentic in here. So hopefully the food is just as good. So when we do get out to eat, a lot of times we are sharing food, like sharing an order, a plate, or whatever. And this place seems to be perfect for that. The waiter came through and gave us some killer ideas. Sounds really yummy, guys. So now it's just hurry up and wait for this yummy food. Salsa is really good stuff up here. I love chips and salsa. Pretty much we end up stuffing our faces on that. That's why we're able to usually just share an order, but we're gonna splurge and get an appetizer and an order. So anyways, it's gonna be good. All right, I think our man's coming right now. So, all right. I think so. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna share the quesadilla, chicken,
perfect.
and then the carne asada plate.
And that quesadilla, you notice, is an appetizer.
Yeah.
Don't rice, no beans at all.
Yep.
Okay. And then you say the carne asada. How do you like that cooked?
Got our food now. It looks amazing. Look at that stuff. So beautiful and delicious. So can't wait to dig in. That quesadilla, the cheese or whatever in it is so good. And I don't know how they train their jalapenos to be like not mean, but just really, really good. And anyways, really good jalapenos, really good flavor. Holy cow. And that carne asada, I'm watching Andrea cut it up right now. It looks perfect. So anyways, I'm gonna go eat. We are by no means like a foodie type channel, anything like that. But this food really makes me want to like be one of those. This carne asada is seriously so delicious. It melts, I don't know, like filet mignon or something in your mouth. It is really, really good. Okay, we just finished up and are heading out to go move on to the next thing. Not sure what that is yet, but again, we were over here at Reuben's Mexican restaurant up in Brigham City. It was really delicious. That was seriously the carne asada. I have never had that be so delicious. It seriously was unreal. And I'm not just saying that, like it really was. It was good. Like putting this restaurant on the map of cool little places that we can call kind of our own little date fun stuff, and just have our own little places that have a story. So we finally used the date book and come out here. I'll have to remember that, and it'll be fun to have as I'm trying to do my one arm pushes and stay straight. Sorry about the camera moving everywhere. Anyways, it was really cool. The service was awesome in there. It was really enjoyable. Just kind of the environment in there. Andrea and I were able to just relax and have some good conversation that was deep and meaningful. And aside from worrying about any videoing stuff or anything, it was just, it's always good to get real and get to have that adult time with your loved ones. So it was really nice just chatting and loving. And now I'm not sure what is next on the book. Can't remember what we were going to do next, but I'm sure we're gonna have to go find some frozen yogurt at least. That's kind of like a go-to when we do get out. There's Minchie's is the place we like to go out here. It's so good. They just have all the toppings and you go, it's delicious. We always get the same thing, but it's still really good. And just the idea of doing that after dinner and on a date's fun. So it's been a while since we've been able to get out and have that time. So go cruise around a little bit more. I have to say, it was nice even taking that longer drive to come up here and just get out of the norm of staying around by our house where we normally do. It's a good idea to break out and get some distance in there. So different scenery, different things to talk about. But man, look at that beautiful sky. As you know, I'm always a sucker for the views. You always hear me talking about it, but I love looking up and seeing the sky and the clouds and the mountains and different, when they're in my opinion, beautiful displays. So anyways, I'm gonna go get in the car. It's actually a little chilly out here. Utah weather is so crazy to go from 80 degrees all day long to, it feels like it's like 40 degrees right now. It's just really crisp and cold. So I'm gonna go get in there, but we'll keep it going in a minute. See, she's back there freezing for one, putting the wheelchair in. So funny. Anyway, and then all of a sudden here is back there struggling and fighting it.
It's so cold.
It goes from when I first got in the van, we're talking, she's telling me how cold it is and all that good stuff. And meanwhile, I know that she's still got to go out there and put my wheelchair in.
It's gonna go into DI and find a cute honey.
Yeah,
That's close.
Dang it. Yeah, that would have been a cool place to get into today. Again, but up here. So, anyways, she's back there fighting the wheelchair. It's probably because we're on this angle and throwing everything off to the way we're parked. Like this is the straight angle that we're parked on. Anyways, so on we go with our date. We're not able to finish the last part of the date book because it was cold outside, and maybe we took too long to eat too, because we are notorious for being like slow eaters and don't mind the horrible lighting in here. We are hiding out in the van watching some TV on our great big screen car TV. We've been following a series, the Rookie. It's just fun to, as a couple, like have a thing, and we've made it through several series of different shows together, and it's always been something fun. But anyways, we're hiding out, waiting for the kids to get put to bed before we go in and have to play parent, because that's the reason why we got a babysitter son for the night, making him earn all the good stuff that he's getting. So
yeah, if we step foot inside the house right now, we'll be on bedtime duty, and then we'll never see each other again until we're zonked down in bed.
Yeah, so we're chilling here for a minute, and then when the girls are in bed, we'll casually stroll in there and hide out. So until then, that's what we're up to. Like I said, we didn't finish that part of our date, but we'll get it another time or something, or just have to do a whole bunch of these. We got a whole bunch we need to just start doing those things.
Mhm.
So maybe that'll be something we can follow through on and make happen. And it's been fun. So we'll see how everybody, just as we get into this, make sure you let us know what you think. And thanks for watching, and finish things up in a minute. So I'm gonna get on here and just close our date out. And
What?
you're so dramatic. Anyways, we were waiting for the kids to be put to bed. The girls, at least, they're apparently in bed. Hopefully, we don't have to play parent when we get in there. We're gonna finish our episode of The Rookie and then head home and snuggle up and end our night. But anyways, we just really enjoy the fact that we get to share all this with so many of you, and really appreciate and love and are thankful that you guys are joining us and part of all this. So thank you.
And if you want to see my perspective on the date, head over to my channel that I just started and subscribe to it and watch the video. I think it'll be fun to see my perspective versus Dan's. So it's at Mrs. Andrea Cotter, and we'll link it in the description of this one too.
So it'll be fun. Figure out how to swap back and forth. Night.